Welcome to 6-3 part 1. I'm going to be on page 311, numbers 1 to 4, and then I'm going to assign you some problems from the homework pages. Let me turn this light off real quick. Sorry about that. All right, I'm going to be converting logarithms to exponents. If we haven't talked about logarithms before, you need to write this down. Logarithm is a question. The question is, what is the exponent? When you see log, you need to ask yourself, what is the exponent? Okay, that is what a logarithm is. It's asking, what is the exponent between these two numbers? So page 311, numbers 1. We're not going to use it right now. We're just going to convert and get used to the format. But log base 3 of 81 equals 4. So by the way you say it, log base 3 of 81 equals 4. Now, again, it actually is a question. 3 to what power equals 81? 3 to what power equals 81? Well, 3 to the 4th power equals 81. So to convert between log and exponential form, all you need to do is swoosh. You start at the base with the smallest number, you swoosh all the way out, and you come back next to the base. So your base is your base. Your base is 3, your base is still 3, but 3 to the 4th, because 4 is the exponent, equals 81. And then you do need to stop and think to yourself, is that true? And if you don't know, check your calculator. But 3 to the 4th is 81, and we just converted this logarithmic equation into this exponential equation. Okay? Let's see if it's that simple moving forward. Number 2. Log base 7 of 7 is 1. Log base 7 of 7 is 1. Notice the base is small, the 7 is the same size as log and the 1. All right, so 7 to the 1st power is 7. That's true. We start at our base, we swoosh all the way around, and we end up back next to our base. 7 was our base, it's still our base. 1 is our exponent, and then back to 7 equals 7. Notice that the thing out by itself can't be by itself in the exponential function. The 1 is by itself here. The 4 is by itself here. It is not going to be by itself when we convert. Oops. There we go. And 7 to the 1st power is 7. Let's do 3 and 4 a little quicker. Log base 14 of 1 equals 0. So I need to convert, and I swoosh. 14 to the 0 power is 1. And finally, log base 1/2 of 32 is -5. This one you might need to check in your calculator if you don't believe it. We start at our base, we go all the way around, we swoosh back to 32, and I have 1/2, you now need parentheses, to the -5th power. If you don't have parentheses, you're not right, equals 32. And that is true. Because any negative means you take the reciprocal. That means the 2 goes on top, and 2 to the 5th is 32. All right, we're just swooshing. In fact, the next video is going to be very similar. But before you get to part 2, turn to page 314 and do numbers 5, 7, and 9. Do page 314, numbers 5, 7, and 9, and see if you can stay organized, because that's all it takes. And then be back for part 2.